Hello, my name is Marzette Henderson, and I'm presenting my capstone evaluating the effectiveness of a transit operator attendance monitoring program at Monterey-Salinas Transit, also known as MST. MST is a small to mid-sized bus-only transit agency located in California with about 130 operators. Before January 2024, there was no formal accountability system for attendance. Operators called out without consequences, and MST absorbed the cost through overtime and service cancellations. In January 2024, MST launched a 5-stage intervention and progressive discipline framework. Supervisors used workforce management software data to regularly review unscheduled absences and initiate interventions ranging from investigative meetings and human resource support program referrals to counseling memos and progressive discipline up to termination. I conducted a quantitative analysis of 4 consecutive years of operational data, 2 years before and 2 years after implementation, to answer 3 questions. How did the program reduce unscheduled absences, overtime, and extra board usage? How do absence patterns differ by seniority, age, or gender? And did service reliability improve through fewer canceled trips? The analysis revealed 4 top-line results. Per operator, unscheduled absence days fell 23.8%. Driver shortage cancellations dropped 65%, but overtime actually rose 42%, and extra board deployments held flat at roughly 1,400 per year before rising 4% in 2025 with the expansion of a new classification of drivers. This evaluation did not investigate why overtime increased, but that finding, combined with the flat extra board usage despite fewer absences, shows this program is not a complete workforce management strategy. The left chart shows that unscheduled absences actually rose in 2024 before dropping sharply in 2025. In 2024, fewer operators called out, but those who did actually stayed out longer. By 2025, both frequency and duration declined together. The right chart shows the dramatic reduction in cancellations attributed to driver shortages in 2024 and 2025. Looking at demographics, the standout findings among veteran operators with 20 or more years of seniority. Their unscheduled absence rates dropped 46%. This suggests veteran operators recognize how the program could affect careers they were heavily invested in. There was an apparent increase among operators with fewer than 5 years of seniority. That group grew roughly 2.5 times during this period as MST hired new employees, so that increase could be attributed to composition rather than behavior. On the gender side, female operators started with higher absence rates but showed a larger proportional decline than males. The sample, however, is roughly 12 to 13% of the data set, so I consider it a noteworthy indicator but not a firm conclusion. Another notable finding is that 21% of absences fell on Fridays. The program reduced how often operators called out, but not when they called out. Finally, I'll close with 2 recommendations. First, investigate the overtime increase and verify whether any route restructuring or the addition of a new operator division drove overtime increases. Second, address the Friday pattern through cost-efficient incentives or scheduling flexibility. In conclusion, absence monitoring is necessary and impactful, but can be insufficient by itself. Agencies should consider how organizational or operational changes beyond attendance could affect the bottom line. Thank you.